All right. Good morning, folks. We are getting all gussied up for our trip to the park.
Goo goo gaga.
What? What does that mean? All right. So we're going to be heading down to the lobby area in shades of green and getting a quick snack so we can get on the bus to head to Disney. So, see y'all soon.
Airport, guys.
It is, huh?
Does it look like we're in an airport? It really does, right?
It's like we're in the future.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
It's like we're in the actual. It's like we're in the actual game.
Are we?
I don't know. Well, no, we're not, because we're at Disney. I think heading to the ride, guys. What about Indiana Jones?
Good work. Well, my friend, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse.
Cream cheese pretzel. It's good, right, Reen? Let me see your pretzel. Show it to the camera.
My pencil.
Wow. Is it strong?
Medium. Your restaurant. Remember the restaurant we met that had cars? Is it in Hollywood Studios?
Mangino.
Wait. Hello guys. Guess what? I got crayons.
Animal Kingdom. Ready, Bubby? Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. We're heading to Animal Kingdom.
What are we gonna? We're gonna go on a couple rides, right?
Yep. We're going on the Avatar one.
There's 2 Avatar rides.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So we just got back from Disney World, and it was a great experience. It was tiring, a little hot and humid, but that's normal for us out here in Texas. The weather was actually, we were keeping an eye on the weather, and the weather app says it was about a few degrees hotter here in Texas than it was in Florida. And we kind of did like a Disney World prep where we would go out, walk for 2 to 4 miles every day just to kind of get used to all that walking. We didn't start off with 4 miles right off the bat, of course. Let's just do 30 minutes of walking, then 40 minutes, then an hour and a half. And that's roughly based off of my tracker or step tracker, about 4 miles, an hour and a half ish. So it was very fun. It was a great experience, very unique. Son loved it, wife loved it, we all loved it. I tried to take as much footage as I can, but I did get sick, so we didn't really get to enjoy Epcot. We went to all 4 parks, but Epcot is where I got pretty sick. I think it was the fact I had a sinus infection with all that sinus pressure. Then apparently I had COVID, so I had flu symptoms, and it was just that one day that I felt the worst, where I kind of had to get an IV, things like that. So it was kind of unfortunate that one day wasn't so great, but for the most part, all the other days were great. We went to Hollywood Studios. Like I said, we went to Epcot. Didn't really do too much there, obviously. We went to Magic Kingdom. That was pretty cool, but that one seems more just like a larger Disneyland. And the Animal Kingdom was probably one of my favorites. That is because the Avatar Pandora place was awesome. I love the way they kind of designed the whole park, and the rides were pretty fun. I like the safari tour that we did. Like I said, I have some footage I'll probably be playing in this video. Like I said, I couldn't get a lot just because I kind of felt a little sick in the beginning, and maybe I'll put this in or not, I'm not sure. But as I was recording my GoPro with the GoPro stand it comes with, this one of the workers there said, "Hey, no selfie sticks allowed at all in the park anywhere." And I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad." So all I did is I just took the GoPro off. I put the selfie stick away. I left it in the hotel when we got back, and from that point on, I've just been recording it with it in my hand. But like I said, I couldn't get much recording done because I was kind of feeling sick, and I mostly wanted to enjoy the moment. You know, it was mostly there for all 3 of us to just have a good time, have that family time together, and just see and explore something new all together. So yeah, I mean, it was great. It was a great experience. It was really fun. I loved it. We all loved it, and we got to do some really unique things like the lightsaber building experience. We built the droid. We basically built an R2-D2 and just with a rolly leg for the 3rd leg that he has to roll forward. It's really cool. But we also did a crap ton of rides in Hollywood Studios. I think so. That was the first day on Tuesday. That was where we went, and we were able to use something called the DAS Pass for if you have like certain disabilities that limit you from, or if you have trouble standing in line for based off of what disability you have, you're allowed to get the DAS Pass that you kind of have to apply for somewhat, interview for in a way. and it kind of allows you to do all the lightning lanes, or like a Genie Plus type of check into the lanes, so that, or check into the line, so that way you don't have to wait those hour-long, 2-hour-long lines. You just kind of go in, you check in, and then you go into the line. The lightning lane is what they're called, and at most you would have to wait 5 minutes, and then you're on the ride, which is great. So we were able to do that, and I think we rode on almost every ride that wasn't a roller coaster style ride at Hollywood Studios, and that was really cool. Pretty exhausting, and that's why it's possible that Epcot, which was the second day, is where I felt kind of sick, because I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was pretty exhausted, being sick. On top of that, because I had the sinus infection with all that pressure, I had temporary deafness. When we got off the plane to Orlando, the descent just put so much pressure in my my sinuses, where my ears are at, that it was so clogged, I could barely hear anything. I could only hear really loud sounds, and my wife would have to yell like this close, her mouth right here, this close to my ear, for me to hear her. So most of the time she was doing all the talking until it kind of resolved, and she would basically use her phone and did the voice dictation to quickly show me like what she wanted to say, instead of having to kind of text it manually. So that was a very interesting experience. I'm so glad that it went away. I did have to get antibiotics prescribed, just because I had the infection. It was red behind my ears and everything. It was pretty rough. But I'm glad I feel a lot better. And I will say, I am grateful that I had those antibiotics, because with the food being so dense and fried, you really get bloated so quickly. You get backed up in your intestines, if you know what I mean. Just like the waste just kind of building up, and the fact that you're kind of dehydrated already, or not perfectly hydrated because you're walking all day, you're sweating, you're in the heat, that causes that to happen. So the antibiotics, that really kind of was a lifesaver for me feeling more comfortable stomach wise, because I was able to let it out, because that's kind of what antibiotics do. They tell you, oh, take a prebiotic or probiotic, whatever, when you're taking antibiotics, because it's going to kind of mess up your gut, and you're going to end up having the runs. But I actually needed that, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise, or maybe like a 2 birds 1 stone type of thing, where I'm like, oh, my hearing is getting better, the sinus infection pain is going away, and I'm going to the restroom very regular. So that was great. It was just a good time. Like I said, it was a good time. So I'm going to put some footage in here. But yeah, it was just great. It was a good time. So I think I might do maybe some separate videos. I'm not sure if I'll do it here or if I'm going to do it in a separate video. But we stayed at the military resort, the one that's kind of like partnered with Disney. I'm not sure if it's owned by Disney. I think it's owned by the DoD, Department of Defense. But it does say it's like a Disney resort. So you kind of get some of the same perks and everything. Like you buy all the tickets there for a discounted price and whatnot. We stayed there for, I think it was 5 days. See, we checked in on Monday, and so 6 days roughly, or was it 6 nights ish, 5 nights, because we checked out on Saturday morning. But it was a really, really great hotel to stay at, especially because it kind of helped make the trip more affordable, because those Disney resort hotels are bloody expensive, man. They're very, very expensive. The one I wanted to stay at, kind of like a big old triangle pyramid looking thing, and it has the railway that goes through the hotel, so you can literally just walk out of your room, go into the lobby, and then there's kind of a designated area where you go that's connected to the hotel, where you can get picked up by the monorail and go to the different parks. I think that railway that goes to hotels takes you to the platform, the main monorail platform, where you can choose which monorail you want to go on for which park, because one monorail takes you to Magic Kingdom and the other one takes you to Epcot, I believe. I think those are the only two parks that have the railways, I think. So you'll see there's 3 kind of railway stations, and that third one is the one for the hotels that have access to the railways. Now, our hotel, which is called Shades of Green, did not have railway access. Battery just died on me because the GoPro actually got too hot. So I'm just gonna kind of end the video here. But overall, it was a great experience. I'll probably be doing a few videos coming out, just kind of doing maybe a more thorough review of everything we experienced. Maybe not, but just wanted to give this kind of a test run for somewhat of a vlog style video, and maybe thinking about doing more vlog style videos, if anything. But yeah, well, I guess that was the experience so far. So I hope you guys enjoy watching the video, and maybe even willing to subscribe and like the video on top of that. But in the meantime, y'all take care. Later.